Holy internet. My internet is like tanking, bro. No, please don't crash on me again. Please don't crash on me again. Please don't crash on me. Please don't crash on me. And I think I know what the reason is of me not streaming. Why I took so streamed 8 times into the last couple weeks. It is as hard as possible to stream. Hello, Fredlinks. I am Claude for Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlinks, never get up, and I want on you. My game is frozen yet again. And will it crash? Will it crash? I have the loading ring going on right now. This is going to be a very long series if I cannot continuously keep the thing going. This will be a very long series. We had no problems episode 1. Episode 2, I had to restart my PC. And episode 3 is giving me so more okay. Please don't crash at me. All right. Maybe I could do my intro this time. Hello, Fredlings. I'm Clover Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up, and I want on you. And today we're back with another season and another episode of the CFC League. We are in episode 3, games 5 and 6. Today, both games will be against Luigi's, which is by Shut Up Tyler. I'm getting another error on my screen. I have no idea why this is happening this much, and it's honestly kind of infuriating. So while the game decides to A, crash, or B, allow me to play, it's crashing. It's crashing. And it crashed. All right. All right. Crash yet again. Well, I guess what I could show you is in a feature. Maybe this. Oh my god! What is like bogging this computer down? Like it's fine until I task manager. $95% of my memory is taken away. This is legit the exact same setup that I normally have. End this task. And I love it how Creative Cloud is still on here, even though I deleted the program and uninstalled it from my computer. But it's definitely on my computer. Maybe it's a virus. We'll end this task. Sith Lord, thanks for coming on out. And Liam, thank you so much for coming on out. I'm going to read your comments in a second. But I do want to do this. I guess I'm going to start this first because clearly we're having problems. So, Liam says, I'll read it after. I'll read all the comments after because it's on my, the screen that's not working. So this here is the spinny wheel thing. I don't know how to explain this. This is a spinning wheel. Inside Super Mega Baseball, there are difficulty levels ranging from 1 to 99, right? And each time we played the first 4 games, we were playing at level 35 difficulty. Level 35 difficulty would be like the equivalent of like, I guess normal. I guess 35 would be like normal. And then anything above 70 is like expert. And you would think that normal would be like, 50 if it goes to 1 to a 99. Unfortunately, that's not how this game works. If you go anything above like 90, it is impossible mode. But it is an arcade game. Impossible, it is impossible. So, they just did that it's an extremely hard challenge, and I ain't playing that high up. So, what I decided to do here was make this little wheel thing I seen up Tyler, Shut Up Tyler, which is why we're doing it in the Luigi's. Every single game we play from here on out for the rest of the series, we are going to randomize the difficulty of the game. But the outliers is 20, which would be pretty much rookie mode, and 80, which would be expert mode, but still maybe winnable. Those have a 3% chance of hitting. And then the default modes, which is level 35, which we've been playing on, which would be like above normal, and 40, which would be about hard. And then the rest of the outliers are 30, 45, 50, 55, which are all have a 12% chance. So what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle this. And I love how we're shuffling. Okay, here we go. I wanted these not next to each other. We're going to spin the wheel, and this is going to be the difficulty we get if a horse can get the game to launch. For this one game. All right, great. Oh, thank God. 45. 45 is the difficulty for this game. All right, we're going to try to get the game to launch now. Please bear with me on the computer stuff, and I will be reading the stuff in a second. Sith Lord says, first, movie after Highland with a win streak. Yeah, we're on a 4-game win streak. I don't think there will be a movie after. My allergies have been killing me, and I genuinely didn't think it was going to take this long to start. But there probably will not be a movie now. And will Ford try on playing more games? They will play more games. We'll take a look at the series later. I didn't promote this stream because first off, I didn't think I was not supposed to be free, and second off, it's shut up, Tyler. Shut up, Tyler is a great friend of mine, but he doesn't even know this team exists, so he's not going to miss out if he's not here. You know what I'm saying? He'd be happy if they won, though. Also, the Buccaneers versus Panthers game. Is that today? Is today? I thought today was Tuesday. I thought you got a new computer until a potato isn't. Yeah, I got that 2 years ago. This computer's like at least 2 years old, if not 3. I can't remember. It's been a while, though. It's $2,000. Too many sides you aren't supposed to watch. Yeah, well, I have 3 monitors. I just started closing stuff. Like, I just don't understand. I gotta, like, my nose is killing me, bro. But, hey, we're gonna have to play through it. Turn off the sound. Alright, so what was the difficulty? What was the difficulty, y'all? It was 45? 45? Okay. So, let's go to player options. Every game, we are changing it. Every game, we are changing it from here on out. I personally don't think... I personally don't think I should go up in difficulty, but I mean, at least it gives it more of a random vibe so people could say that I'm not freaking cheating the whole damn time. I was literally playing I was literally playing on 35, by the way. Average Eagle played was 35. That's good to know. At least it's going to average this out for y'all so you guys can think about it. Average. But now that I know how to play the game, I don't think I need to be at 35 anymore. I mean, it's a 25% chance of hitting, but yeah, I don't think it should be that often. Okay. Sith Lord, we'll be playing Triton 1, 2. 1, 2. I think we're only playing him 2 more times in the season. Moshe, thanks for coming out to the stream. Long time no see. Moshe, Sith, take some Claritin. I thought that other day was... It was the other day, but a good win. Yeah. Well, we were literally playing, and it was literally... like... How do you call it? I'm trying to think of it. We were playing the other day. I mean, literally barely won half of these games. So, as you see up here... 10-9, 4-2, 14-4. We beat them, and 11-10. Like, we barely won these games. So this is gonna be a very tough game. I think this might be the first one I might lose, based on the difficulty. But I think it'll keep us a little bit interesting. Also, I will put in the Discord chat. But I think I'm going to play. I think after today, I'm going to pick... You could pick any team you could play for, by the way. We're just playing for us. But we could pick different teams to play. So I'm going to ask in the Discord. Come up with some idea. Do you want me to play as the Lightning this day? And only Liam can say yes or no. And then, you know, do you want me to play as the Bastions today, Triton, etc.? Maybe a one game, one stream only. Maybe it'd be like one stream only, but I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe we'll play like one game on that stream because we usually do two. All right, let's just get it started. It's going to take 45 minutes. Let's get it to go. Jalen Robinson coming on in. He's a mental rotation of being down. Let's look at the standings before we start. View schedule. Nope, there we look. That's our schedule. Season standings. Here we go. People that are in chat. For Triton is at the bottom at 1-3. Lightning is at 2-2. Liam has two teams though because you know he's OG. He's 3-1. Moshe's 2-3. Highlands are 4-0. We're playing at 45 level difficulty. Let's get this bad boy going. Started. Jalen Robinson has a mental capacity. Is not doing too hot mentally. So I am going to start him because he is in the rotation of 4. Is he going to play great? Probably not. And us playing on a high 10 times harder of a difficulty probably is not a good idea. Look at this. We're the contact specialists. They are the speed demons. I feel like this is going to be a tough one tonight.
Fans are ready to go at Bingata Bowl.
Bingata Bowl.
This is gonna be a jolly good day.
Oh my God. Look at the Luigis. They have shown up tonight. I picked them to be a Japanese park. And we're in a Japanese park too. But, you know, Luigi, Japan, right? Is that where Luigi's from? Japan, right? I think so. Oh my God. This is going to be so hard. This is not going to be as easy. It's 10 times more difficult. Please get out of here. Hey, you all saw me change the difficulty though. Let's go. Let's get that first home run on the second pitch. I genuinely didn't think that was going to be that, but hey. Also, with the difficulty going up, there's more likelihood of strikes getting called balls, balls getting called strikes against you, by the way. So it's going to be a lot more difficult. That's a fly out. Center field. Luigi, like in Mario Bros? Italy? Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, I thought Nintendo made the game. But yes, it is, I mean, technically they would be from Italy, yeah. Alright, 2-2 is the count, bottom of the first. Oh my God! Oh my God, maybe I should... Whoa! Oh my God! We even went on to the harder difficulty. We're even playing better. Oh my God. I've been having allergy problems this past week and asthma problems. That's a fly out, which for out number 2. You are prohibited from beating my team. Luigi, like Mario, yeah. Oh, yes. Nintendo is from Japan. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, he's technically from Italy. I didn't even process that. So that's why they're here. Oh my God, why am I so good at this game, bruh? Why am I so good? You know, here's the problem. I'm going to do so good at the beginning, but every time my team chokes is in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. They are like Green Bay Packers. They play only half a game, and then they think, oh, we're going to win just because we're winning at the beginning. We are the biggest rubber band effect team, Green Bay as well as the Fredlings. Highlands. Oh, it actually changed now. It actually finally changed. I just noticed that. Fred's Highlands is the team's official name. I just thought it was cooler with everyone having, like, Fort Triton. And I thought the Bastion City Sharks was good. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, Highlands weren't good. I just think it's better because if it's Fred's Highlands, it makes sense why there's Fredlings written on the front of it. Than per se, like... Please get down! Go home, number 3! No, stay.
Now back, the pitcher, number 48, Jalen Robinson.
The problem... Timeout. We went all the way through the batting order, and my pitcher literally has no contact, no power. I mean, he has a little bit of power, I guess. He's going to fly out with the bases loaded. Like, there was nothing I could... Like, I would have bunted in that case, but the bunts always seem to go to the left side of the field. All right. Jalen Robinson. He has a 2-seam, 4-seam curveball and a slot or cut fastball and a slider. Yeah, I agree. It is way harder to pitch in the higher difficulties because I played around and I was like years ago. I go, why don't I just bump up the difficulty even higher? And I did for our playoff games and those things. Because obviously our teams would be better in the playoffs from years ago. Problem was, holy bling blong. It was tough when you went to like 60. But that's why I put it as an outlier. It's, you know, there's a 6% or a 3% chance you get 80. Imagine if we were playing the Lightning at 80. Whew. Imagine if we were playing the Lightning at 20. That is an option. Imagine McDonald diving to catch. All right. That was a good lucky triple. This park is definitely freaking huge. Holy bling blong. Oh my god. Oh, please go foul. This is going to be a long game, and I got to play 2 of them. Hopefully get luckier on some of these. Wow. I think this... Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Backwards K. Let's go. This girl's power up, if you look at the bottom left over there, it says tough out. So that means, I'm guessing she's going to be tough to get out. Can't get away with some of these things. Those are random power ups. Some people have more. And some people have less. We got out of that inning, though. Jalen Robinson really clutched up on that. We're top of the batting order. You're going to give us another ball that we can hit down into center field ball and go over the fence for a little boy to catch that up for all? It was all through the house, and all the Friendlings were doing was hitting bombs out of the Luigi's running. Man. What is going? First pitch fastball right down the middle? Like, you can't have me not run at those, okay? This field, I will say, is a hitter-friendly ballpark. Like, look at how big the like, there's so many gaps. Like, there's another fastball. I could have just, like... I still looking at Liam's last comment. Let's wait until the end of the ball, later part of the game. Yeah, the pitching, I think, is what's going to kill me. They're already switching their pitcher. He's a new pitcher, but it always pulls it out by time you get to learn it. Like, Dim Woody. Like, I want to know what the last guy's... How many pitches did he throw? Rattled. His fitness is fit. like this is his average. He did not get 4 strikeouts because we flew out, I think, all 3. Let's look at his traits here. This guy's an elite increased break on pitching a curveball. When his team chemistry's up, it has more effect. So they're putting in, they're literally, can I get out of the screen? Thank you. I don't want to swing at the first pitch. I had to say that out loud. 95 miles an hour. Oh, I should have swung so bad at that bad boy. Oh, no, go back. Go back. Safe, safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2, Chard Golden.
Oh, that's a bad call. Bad call, Blue. But you're Blue. Bad call, Blue. He's already at 7 pitches. That was way high, you bling blong.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
I'm going for power hits. He just got first pitch. It said first pitch Slayer or something. I don't know what that means. Is that me or is that him? That's me. I already used my first pitch. Oh my bling blong. That's going to Liam in the middle of the crowd. Oh my god. Like the Yankee Stadium. It's 448 feet. Yeah, this is definitely a hitter-friendly ballpark. Because there's so many gaps, like Yankee Stadium. Because the other ballparks that we were playing at, the center field wall was like 400. I am genuinely surprised that... Well, I guess remember, the Legies are not doing too good in this league. So maybe... I mean, maybe we're just playing a bad team on a higher difficulty. I did simulate the playoffs. Or not the playoffs. I simulated the regular season and the playoffs. And each time... Out of the 2 times that I did it, it was different teams that won the championship. And Claude for Chicago was not either of them. So... let's keep that in mind. So at least... It's not like a guarantee, you know, you have these players in. There's a lot of stuff in contention. I hear bling blong. Nice strikeout, Robinson. Robinson is, like I said, he's fit now. His mojo is neutral. He's not depressed anymore. Maybe because he's not depressed because he has... Oh, it's Shut Up Tyler. Shut Up Tyler's in the box. Throw it to the inside. Just let him know who's the boss. That's like toxic. When people do that in IRL, that's so toxic. Oh, shit. Throw it to the cutoff, man. Why did I simulate it already? No. Like, this is a different... I wanted to simulate the leagues to do one of 2 things. Is 1, can I see the in-season stats for players that aren't... teams that aren't going to be seen? And then, the first simulation for the teams that exist in the league, they were those default basic teams that didn't really matter. Catch that! And then the second simulation had all of the teams. I just want to make sure that, you know, did our players come in, load in correctly? Did they show up in the stat list? Did they show up in the top 10 list? That's why I simulated it. But then I deleted it and then put back. So, none of that information is saved. Because knowing my luck, I would have started the season and then... try to look at the damn games and go, wow, Liam's character is not in the game at all. Just a random, you know. Do we have 4 umpires in this? I don't know. We do.
Number 48, Jalen Robinson.
Oh my god, is my pitcher going to get his first hit? Nope. Liam goes, sure. I don't know what you mean by sure. Like, literally, I promise you.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
It was to make sure that everything freaking worked. Because there's another thing, too, which I didn't realize is the fans only wear color 1. So I made complete teams without having the wrong color on color 1.
13.
So it was, I think the Highlands' original color was purple. And I didn't change it. Because I obviously just made the color that I wanted. And then literally all the fans were wearing purple. That was a big bruh.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 29, Jas McDonald.
They just love giving it to right down the middle. Like, come on, bruh.
Now batting,
New pitcher coming in.
Jaden Work.
What's a metalhead? Metalhead is a, he also has the change up, but metalhead 50% chance of instantly recovering from a corner or comeback to head to head and no fitness penalty. Oh. Alright. The one thing that I don't like about this is I click on a damn thing and I don't know how to escape the menu. I think it's enter button is the escape. I think that's how that works. That was such a bad hit with the freaking bases loaded. Should never swing at a first pitch from a pitcher, man.
20, Roper Perez.
Let him throw it straight down the middle. I do like this field, though. This field is very, like,
Right fielder, number 9,
basic.
Perez.
And it's unique because there's just there's no dirt going down the lines. It's just grass. It's kind of like Blue Jay vibes, right? Blue Jays have it like that, but I think
The left fielder, number 16, Zimmerman.
there was a guy that we used to work with, or I used to work with, I guess. He was I guess our competition, right? You know, the enemy team, the play-by-play guy.
Declan.
He would always get livid when anybody said that their team had a hitter-friendly ballpark. Oh, shoot. Wow, literally lucky. Literally got luck on that one. But literally anybody would comment that they had a hitter-friendly ballpark, they would go, "Oh, it's not hitter-friendly." The field looked like this, bruh.
Now batting,
The field looked like this, and their their right field wall was 5 feet off the ground. Like, it was, you could jump over. It was like not even 5 feet. It was probably 3 feet in center or right field. It was so short.
the shortstop.
We don't have any advantage.
Through Leno.
Oh, God. Wow, that was luck. That was luck. But my guys are so slow. We have the slowest people in the damn league.
Now batting, the catcher, number 17, Sidney Ross.
I still don't know why Sydney's hurt. That was a bad call. That was so high, bruh. High. I'm not sure how long I can keep my eyes open. I woke up at 4 in the morning. If you have to go to bed, you have to go to bed. Today we're just playing the Luigi's.
Odell.
I'm going to try to have a little bit more of a scheduled structure. We have been actually having a pretty scheduled structure except for the last 2 streams. The last 2 days I wasn't expecting to be at home, but
Number
I am here.
Jalen Robinson.
I think Jalen Robinson got his first hit of the season with our number 1 coming up in the batting order.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
This is going to be good.
Von Reyna.
I just got to make sure I do not... Second pitch got me that home run at the beginning. Bad call, Blue. First one was questionable. That one was definitely bad. That was another bad swing. They know it's bad. You're bad. Are you home for Christmas? I will be home for Christmas. Yes. Tomorrow evening I should be out. Tomorrow evening I should be out, and then on if I'm not, I mean, if it gets canceled again, then I'll have to go Christmas, I guess. But I should be at home. I mean, the last 2 days got canceled, so so yeah. I guess it should be 100%. But if it goes cancels again, then I gotta show up on Christmas. But it'd be like the evening time, like this time. Speaking of, Liam, are you gonna be home for Christmas? That is a good question. McLean has a muscle spasm, it said. Shut Up Tyler's in the box. I think Shut Up Tyler is going to put one on a team for his team, or I'm going to grab it! Shut Up Tyler with a deep hit shot. His second RBI is literally... He has 2 home runs and 2 RBIs in a season. So it's literally just him. He's not even brought in anybody else. I'm driving for Christmas. Ugh. Is the traffic... Would the traffic be on the expressway during Christmas Day be... I guess it's probably pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. But is it that bad? I feel like it could... They're putting in their 4th pitcher? I feel like it could be 50-50 on the traffic. Like, for example, 4th of July really wasn't that bad. The bad days was the 3rd of July and the 2nd of July. That was terrible going to work. 4th of July work was nothing. I think that was probably the quickest I ever got there. But could be wrong. I don't know. We're all in different parts of America. Alright, I'm trying to speed this up here. I think I'm going to get a 10-run advantage if I can. If I get a 10-run advantage, I'm going to just start bunting. That's my goal. We're up by 7 here. Top of the 5th inning.
The first baseman, number 2, Chard Golden.
And I think if Jalen Robinson comes back up, I think I'm going to pull him and put in a closer. My guys are so slow, he could have probably could have made him run, but they're slow.
Number 11, Screw Lennar.
They're using their entire bullpen, man. And we're on even... the fact is we're even on a higher difficulty. Watch, the next game I'm going to get, it's going to be against them, and we're going to be hit like the 20. I would cry. One day I'm going to get it. One day I'm going to get it during these streams. Traffic on Christmas is good. Today is bad. Yeah. Oh, it was... Oh, man. I looked at Target on my way home. And I said, yep. I am not stopping there. I'm just chilling, man. How was the I know you're getting ready to fall asleep. Maybe I'll ask you on another day. But how was Disney? Did you guys get to go on all the rides you wanted to go on? No, that's going to be a double play. Slow pieces of bling long. All right, stop. You know what? We said we're going to go up. When we're up by 10, we're just going to start bunting. Thankfully, the pitcher's up. I mean, maybe I could try to use my pitcher to hit a ball. He already got 1 base hit. But we have 2 outs, so I might as well just swing at everything. Trying to get this game moving, especially when we're up this much. There's not really a point. And I want to keep my pitcher in a little bit longer. Because he's only at half stamina at 54 pitches. And unless he does something really stupid, I am going to
Number 20, Roper Perez.
keep him in. Because I want to just get this going. But from here on out, we're bunting the rest of the way. Because I want to get it going. Right there. Alright, I'm curious what the difficulty is going to be next time. Guess we'll find out here in the... What a dot! Oh! I threw that way too quickly to first base. What happens if that guy never got up? You know what I'm saying? What happens if he never got up? Sith Lord says, I am having a blast on Ready or Not. Good. What's your favorite loadout in that game? Which kind of weapons? Speaking of, before I forget, I am so sorry, bro. I fell asleep the other day on Ready Train Your Dragon. The last thing that I remember knowing was like, I was like, oh, I got a BRB. I remember there was. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Number 13, Cecilia.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I don't think I'm gonna rewatch it from the beginning. That's the first time I ever freaking got that close to the bag. Did she really miss that?
Looking for you. Now batting, the first baseman, number 55, Declan.
But the last, sorry, I got so confused. I was like halfway in the middle of playing the game and that. I remember that they went to the place, the mom was there, and then I don't remember what happened after that. So I guess I wanted to pick up from that part. How to Train Your Dragon 1 was lit. Man, that was lit.
Second baseman, number 56, Erigold Levy.
But I'd never seen that movie before, so...
The shortstop, number 33, Harley Loggins.
How many pitches is Robinson throwing? 73. He's about 25% chance. I'm going to keep him in. Maybe he can close out. He only got 3 more outs to go, unless he's... Like I said, unless he chokes.
Number 51, Musty Hendricks.
I'll explain what a have it or not is in a second. Yeah, except when I threw up and we left and missed a ride and fireworks show. Bruh! I'm so sorry. Throwing up is... Run! Run! We will never... We are the slowest team in the world. This is proven... I don't know. We've probably bunted about 20 times in the season. And we have made 0. We literally almost made one today. Almost made one. That was probably the second closest one. Shut up, Tyler's in the box. He's literally carrying his own team. And he's going to carry him again with another home run. All right, Jalen. Jalen, can you finish the game? We only need 3 outs. At least Tyler's carrying. He can close out. That's 9 pitches. He's an off-speed hitter, this guy. You catch that. Don't be an idiot. What's Ready or Not? So Ready or Not is a SWAT game. Remember when we didn't play it very often on here, but we played a game called Payday where you would rob banks. Ready or Not is pretty much the exact opposite of that, and you're just playing as the cops. So you stop the bank robberies, you stop the airport, you stop the terrorists, you stop the robbers. I haven't played it, but I watched Bay Area Bugs play it with Civ Ryan, and I watched Kim, which is Silver Fox, is her. That's gonna be high. Don't walk. You didn't walk anybody all game. Jalen, please, we need 1 out from you. I don't want to put another pitcher in if I don't have to. I don't want to put another pitcher in if I don't have to. We've literally only let we we he has only let up people with for home runs. All right, it's time to switch. It's time to go to the bullpen for one out. We're done. We're not losing this game. How many pitches you go through? 91. The last two were home runs. He literally walked a person. I should have pulled him after he walked him. That's so disappointing. All right, substitute. Give me a. I want somebody that could just throw like the ball freaking fast as bling blong. I can't put myself in because I'm gonna be pitching next game. Give me the closer. Give me the closer. Just call it a day. He throw a 4-seam fastball, 97, and he could throw a curveball. That's it. Oh my god. What does this guy think? He's elite four ball? No, this guy can. He's a fastball hitter and first pitch player. Okay, great. So he literally. All right, great. We won. Wow, almost choked it. How many pitchers did they put in? We had two. We had to put it in our two pitchers. He had a really bad ERA though. I mean, he was doing so well until he let up those home runs. And then they put in 4. All right. Player of the game was Shut Up Tyler, of course, because he had 2 home runs. He went 3 for 3. And then our pitcher probably would have been up there if he just didn't play so bad. At the end, he played phenomenal throughout the game. I went too quick. I want to see the stats in the stream. Hold up before we go here. He had 9 strikeouts, but he also let 4 home runs. But that was at the end. Like, that's garbage time. That's like when they say Kansas City didn't really lose that bad in the playoffs because Patrick Mahomes had like 350 yards and they lost to the Eagles. Well, he only had like 200 or 150 until like they put in their third string people. Like, does that count? No. For close quarters, I use MP7, P90, Revolver, FN, and Helmet and Tasers. Walks are bad. It's range as I go as P90. Also, tasers are fun, full force when necessary when there's no civilians involved. I hate no tasers, but I try to model off of a French anti-terrorist police. Good night, good win. 357 Magnum. No, I know what you meant. Loss is a bad. Hey, we took that dub though. We still took that dub. Let's simulate the games for today. The Truckers win over the Windy City Cyclones, giving their first loss. The Lightning coming back, breaking over 500. The Royal Tap beat down the Mines. Fort Triton pulls out a 4-1 win over the Abbey City Foxes. The Finances edge out the City Sharks that tap blank the Engines. And now we play our second game for Luigi. We are the last undefeated team in the league. So let's take a look and let's spin that wheel. So everyone, let's get your monies up. We're going to get an easy difficulty. We're going to get a hard difficulty. We're going to get a crashed my PC difficulty. Not sure. We'll find out. Here we go. 45 is what we were playing on. 45 was 10 times harder than we normally play on. So let's shuffle these bad boy up. Let's hit this rolling. And let's see what we get. Ooh, 50 difficulty. Wasn't that what we were just on? Or were we on 45? No, we were at 45. We're going up to 50. Change ego. All right, this is going to be, now we're officially on hard. Like the game's calling it hard. So let's get this bad boy rolling. How long have we been streaming for so far? 45 minutes. Well, perfect. We're making some good time. Don't think that this should be too much longer than what it is. We're at 50. We're going to start the game. Claude from Chicago is pitching. And yeah, let's get it rolling. Hendricks is going down on his mental ability. And then Sidney Roth has been having us a lot of problems, bro. Sidney Roth, I don't know how the free agency works because I can't find the tab, but I know that there's 45 free agent players in this game, and I need to figure out how to get them because I want to look at my catcher. Is this guy fast enough to go to second base? And our umpires are Russian. You can hear her thick accent. Oh, that was such a bad freaking call. Slow poke, you little slow poke!
Number 29, Jas McDonald. Now batting, the left fielder, number 51, Musty Hendricks.
There we go. Nice down the line. That guy's so slow, he can't go back. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? The slowest players in all of baseball play for the Highlands. If they can't hit home runs, they can't do anything. Shut up, Tyler, starting in the batting order. Number 1 on his own team. But he also had 2 home runs last game. Which I'm guessing these are doubleheaders or the day after. Because, I honestly thought one of these games was going to be at my stadium, but I guess not. The slowest pokes in of all baseball, the Highlands. I'm already at 7 pitches. Oh my god. Imagine the Highlands lose when Claude pitches. I think that might be a possibility. I literally painted that corner. I literally painted that.
Number 33, Harley Huggins.
Throw it. Throw it.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 16, Joel Zimmerman.
I think the format with how many we're playing more games with more teams. I think once please catch that. 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 What a catch. At least it'll be a little bit more fun because now we know have a setup, a standard These guys are so slow. They're so slow. At least we know it's going to be 2 games each thing except for the playoffs.
Number 11, Screw Lennar.
Oh, way high. Way high. That's outside. Bad call, Blue. That's high.
Now batting, number 17, Sydney Roth.
Man. See, look at literally going up into difficulty just that much is literally gonna. Literally the It's not. It's completely different game.
26, Cosmo Odell.
Strike. Strike.
Batting, the right fielder,
He used a supernova shotgun.
Bailey Patrick.
What I do like about this game the most is, oh, my guy has a power up. It looks like his power up is Elite Curveball. I'm already throwing 21 pitches. We just started the second inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 56, Marigold Levy.
Is that they have men and women playing together. Oh, you should have caught that. I do like how they actually have men and women playing together in this. I think that makes it 10 times funner. The same thing with the umpires, too. The umpires are not all men. And I like how they actually fixed the damn skin tones, finally. But I also didn't play Super Mega Baseball 3, as you guys know. 2 was cooked on the skin tones. This one's it's a little bit better.
The first baseman, number 18, Lexi Lane.
Ugh. Throw it to the cutoff man. Throw it to the cutoff man. Throw it home. Throw it.
The catcher, number 12, Jamie Frank.
All right, let's go to our nasty curveball and let's get out of this inning. We're at 33 pitches. About to be. Got lucky in that swing last time. Let's go for it again.
Now batting,
All right, Claude for Chicago. We can't have women playing in men's sports. What are you thinking? This is women playing in men's sports, not men playing in women's sports. I don't know what to... I guess this sport is a gender neutral, is what it is. I guess this is a gender neutral baseball league. It's a Chicago baseball league. It's gender neutral.
right fielder, number 12.
Anybody is allowed. Everybody's allowed. As long as you can play baseball, you are allowed to be on the team. If you can't play baseball, you are not going to play on my team. You can play on anybody else's other team. I ain't going to play on my team.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 13.
I made my player as close as possible to what I was. Now, I will say, I could never throw the baseball more than probably 65 miles an hour. Okay.
Number 29.
Maybe 70 was the max I could ever throw it. But I actually did practice learning different pitches when we used to play all these pickup games and stuff as a kid. And in the few pinch, leagues that I played in, where they, Claude, we need somebody to show up, and I'm like, all right, bet. But I never was, the greatest of all time. Let me put it that way. But I learned how to think, and I seen that bad boy break certain ways. But I was definitely a contact-only hitter. I would never, ever try to swing for the fences. Because there was no point of swinging for the fences. Every time we played baseball, everyone else would hit for power, and they would just get flown out. Literally every time. I'd be like, why are we... I would literally just chip it in over, right down the base lines, ideally. Or I would go, shallow center right field. Now, they made the play there. They made the play there. The one thing that I saw was Pete Rose said well, he's passed away. Recently, I saw on Facebook, I think Pete Rose has been dead for a year. He's like, I wanted to hit every single time I came up to bat, blah, blah, blah. And they don't utilize bunting in baseball anymore. They don't utilize contact hitting in baseball anymore. They're just going for swinging for the fences. I mean, this was Pete Rose probably within the last 5 years ago. And it's true. I mean, home runs are cool and all. Especially when your team gets them, I guess. But I mean, it is fun strategizing how to play the damn game. I find it more fun, at least. Oh my god, the bat broke! We got lucky with the bat break! I didn't even know the bat could break in this game.
Is your slugger feeling sluggish? Get B. Now batting, the first baseman, number
Alright.
Chard Golden.
But that's why I put no power on mine. I would literally never, ever attempt to get power. And you would think people, when we used to play, especially because we used to play against the same people, you would think, like, oh, Claude's only just going to barely tap it in.
Now batting, the shortstop,
They would, like, play in.
Screw Lenore.
Like, I literally, that was all I was going for. That was a bad, that was me unclicking the mouse button. Get in, get in, get in, get in. One thing, too, is growing up, I was actually pretty fast. I have not actually ran in such a long time
Sydney Ross.
that if I probably ran, I would probably blow out my, something. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But, yeah, unfortunately, I think my days are over for, like, speed running. 27 years old gang. I know it's not that old, but I mean, still, not prime running as fast as you can, getting over injuries. Now we're in a maintain body stage, maintain strength. We did get a power-up that says clutch speed. I don't know what that means, but you can't have clutch speed when your bling-longs hit the ball into foul territory and get out.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 12.
If you're a 300 hitter, means you only hit the ball 30% of the time. If I did my job 30% of the time, I would be fired. Yes. Yes. Is that what Pete Rose said? But it's true. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Like, I would never hit that ball like that in real life. I would freaking... No way. And that was me using a contact swing in the game.
Right field, number 12.
This guy has a huge power-up contact. He also has a huge power. It's not fully loaded up on power. That was a power hit, and he didn't go that far. That's what I would do. But, yeah, the fastest I ever ran a mile, and I never was able to beat it until after I graduated high school. In high school, I ran a mile like not 2 minutes, sorry. I ran a mile in 6:25, I think, roughly around there, 6:30. And then outside of high school, the year following, I ran you idiots, you shouldn't be telling a story when you're playing a freaking baseball game. Pay attention. This person is maxed out on power-up, so maybe want to walk this person. Oh, or get a fly out. But the fastest I think I ever ran a mile was 6:15. Which is pretty freaking lit. I was hyped for like a week after. But I don't think I would ever attempt to do that ever again. Unless I like was doing it for like a year, or maybe I would have then attempt to go super fast.
Hasan Sampson.
We are tied 1-1 in the bottom of the fourth, which is pretty close for...
Batting, the center fielder,
I mean,
29.
we usually break down after this. In the 5, 7, 6, 7 innings, we break down. So I'm just curious what's going on. They still have their starting pitcher in with 52 pitches. That was as bad. Please go foul. Please go foul. 2 strikes. I wouldn't say I ran a mile, but I did a mile in 13 minutes. Bruh, people don't understand. That is still freaking decent. You can walk a mile in 20 minutes is the average. It's women, it's 22 minutes a mile for walking, according to the stats. But that's, like, that jogging, dude, literally, that is an accomplishment in itself, bruh. Like, it is not easy to jog a mile. It is not easy to do that. And doing that at 13 minutes, that's good. I mean, literally, if you grew up in the classes that we went to school with, those kids were fucking lazy, freaking lazy. Sorry, they were some lazy kids in our school. I'm like, why are we? Not everybody was lazy. Don't get me wrong. Not everybody was lazy, but the class, like, they were lazy, bro. I'm like, you guys literally took a strength and conditioning class. Why are we walking? We are here to be pushing ourselves to the level, bro. I was never a super athlete. Like I said, I've never been a super athlete. I was never. I was I was a very competitive person, but now I have completely let that body go, and I am a chunky. I am not like that anymore. Lack of discipline, lack of competitiveness. What matters is conditioning. Imagine having to do it spontaneously. Doing that spontaneously for every job, every day. Right. We're at 61 pitches. Our guy's about halfway in stamina. I want to try to keep him in as long as... Oh, we struck out their pitcher. They're moving their pitcher over. They got a new guy in the game. Top of the 6-7 inning. New pitcher. Power hit. Left field. Over the wall. It's gone to the little kid who just got hit in the head. Fredlings take the lead back at 2-1 at the top of 6-7. Sydney Roth, though, she's strained, man. She is starting to really concern me. She has been good all year, man. Or all season. I mean, it's only been 5 games now. I don't know what our bullpen's like either. Let's out of here. I didn't want to do it at all, so I did the bare minimum. Yeah, nowadays kids are so bad, bro. That's why I was saying that's the average for the stats. Here's me at bat. Hold up, I'm batting right now. That's exactly what I would do. That's what I would do, but a little bit more of a line drive. That's like exactly how I would hit the ball. That was like as perfect as possible. Yeah, dude, the kids now, literally, if you were in the regular gym class, 20 would get you. Oh no, go back! You're slow as hell. Did you hear what that fan said? He said, "Bring out the butter because you just got toasted." Yeah, nowadays I don't know what it was because it was already like 10 years ago, but it was men had to do it or boys had to do it in 20 minutes, girls had to do it in 22 minutes. That would get you a passing grade for the day. I mean, what was a passing grade? An A for a day or whatnot? But there must have been somewhere of it. No, maybe it was a C. Maybe it was a C for those things, and then it was like a B if you did it in 18 minutes, and it was like an A if you did it in 16. All doable, by the way, for a strength and conditioning class that you willingly chose to take or whatever. But, I mean, please get down. All right. I have 9 strikeouts, 0 walks, 3 hits, 63 pitches. Shut Up Tyler has hit a home run off of us and is like perfect in the series. This is his team. And I mean, me and him, I don't know. Do I pitch to him or do I switch out? We're at halfway stamina. I don't know. We are literally winning. What is this lady saying? She goes, I got ice cream. Fans got jokes. That's out of here. Rest in peace, kid. Kids nowadays are lazy. She's just here for the chocolate-covered kale. Oh, man. Tyler's so good for his team, bruh. So good. 1 for 2 with a double. They got a runner on first. They're throwing it. Catch it. Out. Tag him out. What a play there. By Sidney Roth with a pickoff attempt. I was so ready for that, too. Wow, I need to take a second. I think that's the first time we had to do that, and I was on point. Sidney Roth also semi-hurt. She's strained, but she made a good play there. Oh, with another K. 10 Ks on a day. This guy has a lot of power, contact, and speed. I think I'm going to call it 10 Ks. You know, let's keep my players' statistics up, shall we? No, that's not the reason why I'm pulling him out. This guy's going to freaking hit a cream this ball. Do I put in my closer from last game? He's only thrown 5 pitches. This is a pretty important game. I'm going to put the closer back in. He only threw 5 pitches last game. He needs 4 outs. I trust him. There he goes. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Catch it right out! Oh, did he break his arm? Did he? Oh, that would be a career-ending injury, bro. Season-ending. Oh, my God. 99-mile-an-hour fastball, bro. If I didn't dive, he probably would have caught that. Ugh, thankfully he didn't get hurt. That I know of. All right, top of the 7th inning, 2-1, Fredling's lead. Fredling's just trying to hold out, edge out here. They're putting in their closer as well. 78 for the curve. Fastball was 9. Well, we got a power of 95. I don't know if that's how fast she threw it. These kids these days don't want to work. I went to McDonald's and they don't even greet you at the register. Dude, that's literally anywhere you go, and you go to a register that's all kiosks. I stood there. They don't say, literally, what you said. I can't remember which door I walked into. It was not McDonald's. I walk into the place. There's the kiosk. Maybe it was. I don't know. I can't remember. I walk in, bro. And literally, I'm standing there. The homeless dude's standing next to me. And then there's a dad sitting there, right? And I'm like, I ordered. It had to be McDonald's. Because I ordered on the phone, right? I ordered on the phone. This dude was standing there at the register waiting to get served. And I'm like, bruh, can somebody help this dude? Like, he has money in his hand, and he's literally, he waited, like, forever. Like, that was crazy, bruh. I don't understand this. When you go to Chick-fil-A, which is very rare, but when I go, those kids know how to talk. Those kids, the one time I ordered something at Chick-fil-A, and the kid goes, how do you spell your name? I'm so sorry I missed it. And then he spelt the name back and put it in correctly. I've never been to a place where they actually did that. Now, I told my dad this story. He's like, yeah, he ain't going to do that next week. And I said, it's not. It was probably his first day, or his first week or something. But people usually go, Claude, CLW, even though you spell it to him, I go, I want a chicken sandwich. My name is CLAUDE. They just go CLA, call it a day. That's the funny part, because I always try to spell it out for them. Nice tack out and run right there. And that's going to be out. Number 2, slow poke. That's not a double play, brother. Let's go to the instant replay on the Claude from Chicago stream. Instant replay, shall we?
Now batting, a right fielder, number 9, Bailey Patrick.
All right. Obviously, the first one is an out. I'm not denying that. Oh my God! It was a force out. That's why. I'm sorry. For some reason, I didn't think it was a force out. Ugh. Yeah, the customer services nowadays is crazy. For like some places, I think Chick-fil-A still has good customer service. Oh, Portillo's. Can I talk to you about this? Chicago. I put it in the chat. I think I deleted it in my Discord. Port. This lady that's talking is on the right side of my thing, and I'm wearing surround sound headphones. I literally hear her in the corner of my thing. Is Portillo's. Portillo's is probably one of the worst places to get Chicago food in your entire life. All right. People that have never had it, you should go and experience it once in your life. If you want true, cheap Chicago food, go to any place that's called Mickey's, Nicky's, Ricky's, Dickey's, anything with the YS. Any of those places. There's like 20 Nicky's. There's 20 of this. Do not go to a place that's called Nick's. Do not go to a place called Nick's, but Nicky's is okay. Don't go to a place called a Mix. It has to be Y''S. The place you're going to go into is going to be a small joint. It doesn't matter where it is. It's literally anywhere. You will smell the grease in the parking lot when you come out there, if there is a parking lot at all. You're going to go stand in line. It's going to be lighting from the 80s, yellow. You're going to see it's like classic baseball, or sorry, not baseball, classic diner vibes. There might not even be a seating area. They're going to give you a greasy hot dog, greasy Polish sausage, greasy burger, onions, etc., 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 and you're gonna spend like $10. You go to Portillo's, a hot dog is like $6.50 plus the tax, so you're like $7.50 for a hot dog. What the bling blong is that? A hamburger is like 12. No, and the food is not good at Portillo's. I'm sorry. I live here. People say it's all great. If you're not from the area, it's a big recognizable chain. Going to Portillo's would be the equivalent of going to a bad McDonald's. Right? If you like McDonald's, sure, everyone knows what McDonald's is, but you go to a bad McDonald's, it could be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like a Burger King. You go to a Burger King, it could be bad. I think that when they sold the company in 2014, they completely went downhill. The one product at, like, you go into a Portillo's, you will wait. I'm doing a study. I ain't going to post it. I ain't going to talk about it. But I'm doing a Portillo's study on how long it takes to get a drink item. Okay? Don't steal my idea. All right? Don't steal my idea. But it takes forever. Customer service there is terrible. Terrible. And with this study, by the way, I'm doing it every Saturday during peak hours. So it's consistently across the board. But one day it'll come out. It's a study. One day it'll come out. But yeah, we're gonna play some baseball here in a second. I got on a little rant. I could still talk about brand, but I mean, like, the customer service is terrible. I'm standing there and the girl can't even order. Like, she clearly sees you standing here. You look at her. You look at it. Don't say, like, brother. Like, I understand that the job sucks. I am not gonna lie. I worked at concession stand for, what was it, 4 years, and I worked in customer service for 9. I mean, still technically work in customer service now, technically. It's but, like, it is absolutely, like, come on, bro. Like, pretend to care. Even if you don't care, pretend to care. It sucks, bro. It sucks, but I will say, okay, my pitcher's about halfway on stamina. He's a closer. We need 2 outs, 2-2 count. Make a catch, Golden. Make a play, Golden. One more out. We're going to keep our closer in. They're going to probably pinch hit this dude. Nope.
Jason Epson.
98. The best pitcher on our team. What a... Ooh, that was close. The best pitcher on our team is our closer. I think he's the only... I think he's literally the only person on our team that is an A plus character. I think everyone else is like a A or... There's a lot of Bs on our team. Oh my god, that scared the bling blong. Come on, Saunders. We need one more out. Your 2-2 count, or 0-2 count, 0-3. Fredlings win. But let's get back on the rant. Let me see what you're saying. I have the same problem. I say copper, but people smell Cooper. No customer services. It's simple wording. I have the same problem. I say Cooper, but people say Capper. Well, you know me. I can't read for my life. Like, on God. Hey, I'm sorry. When I worked at McDonald's, we had to be perfect because you never knew who was the mystery shopper was. Maybe they don't have that anymore. They definitely do not have a mystery shopper anymore. That's if they had one, it would not be this bad. We win 3-1 on even a harder difficulty, 15 times harder than our original difficulty last time. We still won, so maybe I'll change it. Look at the food here. You can get a soft drink. Look at it. It's a bread, a ham, bread. You can get a lobster. The asparagus the lady was talking about. And then, I don't know what the other thing on the left was. I just went too fast. My brain couldn't process it. And they're eating your money. I love this game. That's another thing why I like that. I want to try the chocolate cake shake, though. Chocolate cake shake, like I said, if you've never been to Portillo's in your life, you got to go at least once. It is about the experience. You are paying for the experience. Don't go to Portillo's, pick up the food, and leave. You go there, order the food, sit down, eat, then leave. Then it's about the experience. Then it's not that bad, but it's not like you're gonna go there and be like, "Oh man, you can get a hot dog anywhere else better, man." And for cheaper too. There's a place that I know that has 3 hot dogs and a fry, Chicago style. They now are starting to charge for the peppers, man. They're starting to charge for Chicago peppers. 50 cents a pepper. It's crazy. But the hot dogs aren't bad. What did I say? It was like 3 for $8.99, I think it is. And a fry. All the toppings except for the pepper. Man, those hot dogs be hitting, bro. Those hot dogs be hitting, bro. So good. They're Vienna beef, obviously, but you go to Portillo's, you can get 2 hot dogs, no fry, for like $12. All right, our players of the game is Screw, and then second is Claude for Chicago. You had 10 strikeouts. All right, let's simulate these games and let's get this out of here. I want to try. Yeah, chocolate shake cake is good if they make it right. Sometimes they don't make it right. There's no quality control. My friend used to work at Portillo's before this change, and I mean before the change, they were on it. They were on these kids, bro. They were on them. But once they changed, it's not the same. I say Liam, they have to put. When I say Liam, and they put Leon or Ian or whatever they're thinking or heard of. I even spell it too. That's what I'm saying. Claude, CLAUDE. And it's like, what the... Maybe they just have bad headsets. Maybe they just have bad headsets. That's the only thing you can blame it on. In North Carolina, I don't care if my name is spelled correctly on the thing. I just want to make sure that my food is correct and my food is there. That's all that I care about. I could care what you put in the damn name. You could insult me as long as it's correct and it's there. and it's cheap, like reasonable. I don't expect it to be dirt cheap, but reasonable. I'm in North Carolina. Hot dogs are to be pork and red. Why would you go if the service is terrible? I'm doing a study because I want to show people that just because it's here doesn't mean. I guess people wouldn't care. I guess if you're a loyal customer, you wouldn't care anyways. But I just want to prove a damn point that just because you think that you can go there and get something quick, it's not possible. It's not even literally not even possible. And to out them, maybe this will bring up their quality control. I'm not sure. Maybe no one will care. But I think it would be funny to put it out there, a report, and then they go, "Wow, this place is wow. We really need to step up our game." Or people want to give a, it could be either way. But I mean, I'm going there for one item. Like on God, it's like when you go to one place and then get food poisoning 3 consecutive times, and people are trying after trying it at different hours and different people. What happened to me? Oof. Why gotta why got go to bad customer service? That's true. That is also true. I can get a hot dog and soda from Costco for 150. I know that's not how you wrote it, but that's how I read it. I think I need to go to Costco. I want to go to Sam's Club too. I just want to go in there and get a hot dog and sit down and eat, get a pizza, eat. I'm a North Carolina hot dogs are pork and red, sir. Beef too greasy. You must have not had a Vienna beef hot dog from one of those places, man. They're not super greasy, but they're like a hot dog. All right. Let's simulate the CPU games, and we're going to call the stream a night. Thank you so much, Liam. Finances take a win over the Mines. The Lakeshore get their first win over the Yeet City Bombshells. First win of the season. The Final Act take a win over the Truckers. The Bastions also somehow beat out the Cyclones. Fort Triton just comes back in the top of the 11th inning to beat the Abbey City Foxes. I think the Lightning just took a win there. The Mines take a win over the Finances. The Final Act beat the Truckers yet again. Bastions take another win over the Cyclones, who dropped 3. Bombshells come back against the Foxes. Fort Triton come in the top of the 10th inning to beat the Luigi's. And these are our standings. Let's take a screenshot before I forget and post this into the Discord. And then I will go to our next head-to-head matchup. We're going to press Save As. Save As. We'll go to the desktop, which we'll call 2025 12 23 games 5 6. So these are the standings, and we'll proceed. So the next couple games that we have, like I said, I will try to schedule these a little bit, like a couple hours in advance. But we're going to be playing the Lakeshore Lasers, which is somebody that I also know, but I don't think they're going to come watch it, so I'm not really too concerned if it's not like a super heads up. I will give you guys a heads up. There will be heads up for the Cyclones. There will be a heads up for the Lightning and the Triton, because you guys, Sith and Liam, will be on the same stream, which is going to be crazy. If I'm doing that correctly, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, and then Triton, and then Metal Pedal. I'll try to do that a little bit earlier for the European people if possible. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming out to the stream. We could keep ranting about food and stuff like that, but we're just pretty much going from here. We're just kind of, this is wrapping up. We're literally wrapping up. I'm not playing anything else. I'm not doing anything. Let's go back to the season standing. So next stream is Lakeshore Lasers, both back to back, and then after that it is Lightning and Fort Triton. So I will let you know, Liam. Like, I'll give you a heads up on that. I got a clip that lets go top of the Bastion board. Trucking division still has more wins. Let's go Triton. Clap, clap, clappy, clap. Food. Yeah, I'm going to make some taquitos. I'm going to make some mozzarella sticks, frozen. Those are going to be so good. Got some hot sauce from the Mexican store. Because if it's not authentic hot sauce, you can clearly tell there's a difference. Now, I understand taquitos is a frozen product and is not actual food, but I enjoy eating taquitos twice a year, and I guess this is the times. Um, but the real Mexican hot sauce is just there's like a complete difference. So that, but I mean, there's a lot of stores I can go to over here to find authentic hot sauces. The trucking division has the most wins, as Liam is saying. Royal Taps at 5-1, Final Act 5-2, Lightning, which is Liam's new team, 4-2, and the Truckers at 4-3. They literally have every team is literally winning a game. Then the Money Conference is only ones that has winning records is the Finances at 4-3. Everyone else is under 500, under 400. The Chicagoland division. We are still the only undefeated team, even though we bumped up the difficulty. And we're going to keep doing that wheel thing. We're going to keep doing it. And then Windy City Cyclones took 3 L's today. Even though it was only 2 games, they didn't play a full game last time. So that's how it randomly generated or whatever. Yeah. Crazy, huh? So where did I put the Bear Stadium this time? I put a Bear Stadium up by like Michigan City. I put a Bear Stadium in Gary by the old casino that was abandoned. They just sold that casino to a car dealership, a transport dealership place. So they just are parking cars there. They literally just sold it in March. So it was for $40 million. So unless the mayor of Gary is talking about some other casino, maybe they can move them out. $40 million isn't a lot to get, move out that company, break the contract or whatever. Because if you get an NFL team, that's completely different. I could even see them moving that. If they can get in that one spot, I think it's the most ideal. And then there was another spot that I looked at. That was the casino. It wasn't that as epic as the other casino, the Hard Rock. But that's going to be a convention center. Good night, Liam. Thanks so much for coming out. I need you to get Texas Pete Authentic North Carolina hot sauce. All right, I will keep that in mind. Texas Pete Authentic North Carolina hot sauce. I don't know if that's correct. I don't think that's a correct sentence. All right, Fredlings, I want to give a shout out to both Civ and Liam and Moshe for coming out to the stream today. I want to give a special thank you to the Patreons for making these Patreon and videos possible. And to the merchandise holders. Appreciate you guys as well. Speaking of something, I might go back to dual streaming. I've seen that it's now telling me that I don't need to pay money to dual stream. Maybe we'll just stream on Twitch again. Dual stream on Twitch. It will not be a priority. But maybe I'll dual stream. I don't know. I was thinking about that, but hopefully the stream quality was good for y'all. The Chiefs are moving states. I know. That's another thing I want to do. I think they already have a plot of land set for that. But if they don't, I want to do the Chiefs next. If we pick a stadium to go to, I would probably do the Chiefs next. So that would be the next if we did one. All right, friendlings, thank you so much for coming out, for watching once again. We will let you guys know when there is another live stream coming up soon. Tomorrow night, I should not be available, so maybe when I come back, I can, but it would be super late. It would probably be after this time. I might also not, because it's Christmas Eve. But maybe we'll do an earlier stream tomorrow. I don't know. I will let you guys know at least an hour heads up for the next stream. There will be some stream on Eve or Christmas for sure. So, thank you so much for coming out. So that's a correct statement, sir. $3 billion stadium. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the one freaking Bears. That, like, I found a really good spot yesterday at the old casino along the lakefront because the Gary Mayer said it was available. But you get rid of that car, all those cars that they just sold the stadium to, or the contract to, break the contract. You get a freaking NFL team. That would be stupid not to kick somebody out for that. But I'm sure there's a bunch of other good locations too. All right, love you, Liam. Love you, Sid. I'll talk to you guys soon. I am Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real friendly makes their own. Bye, and go to sleep because you were up at 4 in the morning. Pete will always be North Carolina made.